Landlords, however, have claimed the changes will actually worsen the housing crisis. So let's get some contrasting perspectives, I think, on how the legislation will help or hinder a properly functioning rental market. So we're going to New Zealand Property Investors Federation's Andrew King.
The problem is the 2% of antisocial tenants in New Zealand, and they are the big problem. This is where this is not an issue between tenants and landlords. This is a community issue because we have, at the moment, that 2% might not sound much, but that's 12,500 people or households who are being antisocial in New Zealand, and they're affecting communities all around.
But do you build legislation to protect the landlord's right to evict the 2%, thus effectively, implicitly penalising the 98% by making them more vulnerable?
That's exactly it. We think that's the wrong thing.
But isn't that this bill makes a range of changes? By increasing security of tenure, protecting good faith relationships in the renting environment, and modifying and clarifying the Act. Modernising and clarifying the Act. They're good intentions. Are you saying the government has failed to deliver on its own intentions? Are you saying the legislation...
Yes, unfortunately.
Okay.
What this does is protects the 2% of tenants who are antisocial, and that's going to have a dramatic effect on communities. At the moment, it's 12,500 people, and that affects probably 60,000 neighbours around the country. But it actually gives them permission. This bill says that from now on, any minor antisocial behaviour is going to be acceptable. The landlord can do nothing about it. So every single day you could be having parties. The landlord can do nothing about it. It even says that you can have serious cases of antisocial behaviour twice every 3 months, 8 times a year.
When you say the landlord can do nothing about it, the Tenancy Tribunal stands there, don't they?
You cannot go to the Tenancy Tribunal. The law says that you can't.